Tony D and Little Joe with a screenwriter's rant on Samaritan, starring Sylvester Stallone as a superhero who's long since retired after faking his own death and returns. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's what? It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 9 available at Amazon.com. Kindle Unlimited is free. Now, so the premise is, I knew I had heard of a comic character called Samaritan. That's a different comic character. This is based on a completely different guy. And then the premise is 25 years ago, Samaritan was in a battle, and the warehouse fire. He was in a battle with someone called Nemesis. The warehouse burned down, and he sort of faked his own death. And he went on to obscurity. He became a garbage man. He didn't want to be a superhero anymore. This kid is obsessed with Samaritan, and Sylvester Stallone saves him one day, and he keeps following him around, and then he distracts him here, and he gets hit by a car, but he can heal really fast, so he's okay, and which is pretty funny. So then, the city's falling apart again, and he doesn't want to come back. So it's like a redemption arc. He's going to come back and save the city after all these years. And of course, because the kid has been making all this noise, they go after the kid as well, and it's pretty good. Now he's not wearing an outfit anymore, but it's sort of a very Stallone character they built around. So, yeah, this is Stallone doing the superhero thing. There's a scene here. They throw a grenade at him. He grabs the kid, jumps over the car, then flips the car as a barrier, and then kablamo. August 26th. I'll totally watch this. Absolutely. See Stallone in something else, finally. Look, Stallone is good. He's good. And this is a good role for him. So sick of Rambo. I mean, he's great in the first one. The other ones are okay in various degrees. But, man, the first one's so great. He's great in Rocky. And even the Rockies after that, he's pretty good. But, like, Copland nails it. Nails it in Copland if you haven't seen it. Now, this isn't like Copland, but it's a different character for him. And even the first Expendables movie, not really into the Expendables. It's all right. But this looks like, yeah, this could totally work. This is a very Hollywood movie built around Stallone, who still has star power. It's basically Rocky as a superhero. Sure, I could totally see that. I wish he had done it in Philadelphia. That would have been awesome. Doesn't look like Philly. It looks like some kind of generic comic booky city. So, first act, there's a kid obsessed with the Samaritan, and they probably lay the groundwork to what happens to the Samaritan. And then the kid is getting picked on in school because he constantly talks about his hero or whatever. And then his neighbor, Sylvester Stallone, saves him one day when the kids gang up on him. Or not even kids. I think they're older. I think they're like a gang. Because the city's like falling apart. And then he realizes this guy is something up with this guy, and then he follows him around, and he's convinced he's the Samaritan, that he's really alive. And of course everybody says, oh no, he died 25 years ago. So the kid follows him around, and at the end of the first act he gets hit by the car and survives and basically regenerates right in front of him. And so now he knows he's the Samaritan, right? So now he knows. Second act, as the kid is trying to draw out Sylvester Stallone to be the Samaritan again, the city's just falling to pieces. And there's rumors, whoever the bad guy is, maybe it's the son of his previous nemesis, and it's Samaritan and Nemesis is the bad guy, right? I don't know who the villain is, but I think it's a younger guy, so I'm going to guess it's probably like the son of Nemesis, whoever that was. And he believes the rumors too. Has always heard them because they never found the body or something like that. And so then he eventually gets wind of Sylvester Stallone, who slowly starts to fight more crime and then slowly starts to get his mojo back. And then by the end of the movie, he has, they go after the kid and he has to save everybody and save the city again. So it looks like a fun movie and totally could work. It could even be a franchise. I would love to see it. I would love to see Stallone do a franchise like this. Not too many movies. I would like to see him train like other superheroes and start a new team, maybe something like that. Like the second movie should be, he fights some other villain. Now he's back at Samaritan, but he's getting too old, and he starts to train the new superheroes, and maybe they kill one of them. And so yeah, I think this is the bad guy here. It's a little over the top with the hair. What is he, the Viking? Is he the man bun? Oh no, the man bun is here. But it looks like it's got good action. I like the effects. It's a little comic booky in that I don't think there's a real city involved. I think they're making it up for the show. But like this looks solid. I mean, this looks way more solid than like Lord of the Rings. This looks like Stallone is back. Who wouldn't want to see Stallone in this role? This is a good role for him. They put him in the costume. He doesn't have to do the stunts. They can do it all in CGI. They can put a stuntman in. It's perfect. Perfect situation for him. I mean, he's getting up there. He looks good. And now he looks his age, so he looks a lot better, I think. I think he looks a lot better. So I think this is I don't think this is, a lot of aging action stars, they end up doing movies and they get a little embarrassing, right? They get too fat or old. But this doesn't look that way because of the effects, because of the superpowers, he doesn't have to justify his actual moves, right? He can stand there and let some guy punch him and it doesn't hurt him, and it's like, oh, well, because he has superpowers, and then he just, gives the guy a little shove and he goes flying. Like, that works for this, I think. And then the third act, hopefully he doesn't die. I mean, I could totally see this being launching a new superhero franchise. Nothing big. Again, I wouldn't go too many movies. Maybe you do a trilogy, build up to something. If it's big, I think it'll do decently. Yeah, I would totally see this. So, comic book guys, fanboys, check out Stallone. Rocky as a superhero. It's called The Samaritan. And what did we say? August? I think August. Sometime in August. I forget what it said. I don't know. Like August 26th, I think it said. Already forgot. Yeah, there it is. August 26th. August 26th, The Samaritan at Amazon Prime. Yeah, you already got Prime anyway, half of you. And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more base takes. The links are right below. Also, if you'd like to support the channel, make sure you check out the Pineys, and we'll see you in the next one.